how you doing? This is TV and school. Вивчаємо з тобою ми англійську. How are you? Що скажеш, коли ти зустрінеш якогось іноземця? So, let's speak English. Англійська мова Шекспіра та нью-йоркських таксистів. Англійська стане у нагоді вам, бойс і дівчиська.
Hello, my dear friends. I'm very happy to be here with you again. My name is Elena. I think you all remember that already. And we have a lesson of English in year 5. Всім привіт! Це знову я. Ми всі вже добре з вами знайомі. І у нас знову урок англійської мови в 5 класі. Починаємо. The first thing I want you to do, as usual, the first slide is about something unusual. You can see the topic actually on the screen. It is called Celebrations and Festivals in the UK. I think everyone knows what is the UK, the United Kingdom. Yeah, so it's not only England, but that's the United Kingdom. And you will see some statements, interesting statements about some unusual or usual holidays, celebrations, and festivals around the United Kingdom. And the first job for you is to say whether they are true or false. Отже, тему ви прекрасно бачите на екрані. Вона називається Celebrations and Festivals in the UK, тобто святкування і фестивалі в Сполученому Королівстві. І перше, що ви повинні зробити, ви побачите деякі факти про звичайні або незвичні святкування, фестивалі, щорічні ігри, які проводяться в Сполученому Королівстві. І вам потрібно вгадати, чи ці твердження є правдиві, чи ні. Окей? So let's read the first one. And I will be using my helpers, my false card, and my true card to tell you whether they are false or true. So, the first one says, in the UK, people celebrate a pancake day. Those who take part in a race have to run holding a frying pan with a pancake. Отже, як ви думаєте, чи правда це, що в Сполученому Королівстві є таке святкування, такий фестиваль, який називається День млинців? І чи правда це, що організовуються перегони, і учасники повинні бігати із пательнею, на якій вони тримають млинці? Чи це правда, чи ні? What do you think about that? So, I will tell you the right answer. This is absolutely true. And that's one of the unusual holidays and celebrations that people celebrate in the UK. І це правда, і дійсно є такий цікавий і незвичний день, який люди у Сполученому Королівстві святкують. Okay, let's read the next one. In the UK, every birthday girl or boy let off the fireworks on his birthday day. Як ви гадаєте, кожна дитина, коли у неї день народження, запускає феєрверки. Чи це правда? What do you think? Of course, that's false. First of all, that's a matter of taste. Not everyone likes fireworks. And secondly, it might be very dangerous too, right? So, of course, it's not a tradition. It's not a must on everyone's birthday. And not every birthday girl or boy let off the fireworks. That's false. What about that one? In the UK, people celebrate Christmas on the 23rd of December. Тут написано, що в Сполученому Королівстві люди святкують Різдво 23 грудня. Чи це правда? Пам'ятаєте, я ще вам говорила запам'ятати ці дати? Of course, that's false. Because I think that everyone knows that people in the UK and in many other countries celebrate Christmas on the 25th of December. So that one is false. Let's read this one. That's fun too. Cheese rolling is an annual spring festival. What's that, cheese rolling? Have you heard about that tradition? Have you heard about a spring festival like that? Чи ви чули про перегони із сиром? Це також звучить дуже смішно. То що ви думаєте, чи дійсно є такий фестиваль весняний, чи це вигадка? I will tell you that it's true. Це правда. And cheese rolling is an annual spring festival. And a little bit later I will tell you about that. Трошечки пізніше ми про нього поговоримо. And the last one, St. Patrick's Day is an official public holiday in Ireland. It is celebrated in spring on the 17th of March. What do you think about that one? Have you heard of St. Patrick's Day? If not, you can Google it, right? It's so nice just to Google information that might be new to you and to get to know something new, to learn something new. So if you haven't heard about St. Patrick's Day, just Google it and research on it, okay? Отже, чи це правда, що люди святкують День Святого Патріка, чи є таке свято? Воно святкується в Ірландії 17 березня. Чи це правда? And this is true. And I think that most of you knew that because that's a very popular holiday and I guess many people know about it. Good. I want you to recap some vocabulary, some words and phrases that will help you to talk about celebrations, about festivals, about holidays. Давайте ще раз пригадаємо, повторимо ті слова, які стосуються теми святкувань. So the first one is celebrate – святкувати, celebration – святкування, holiday – свято, festival – фестиваль, custom or tradition – традиція, public holiday – державне свято, national symbol – національний символ, parade – парад, spectators – глядачі. Pay attention to that word. It might be difficult for you. Yeah? So check what it means. Check how to spell it. Spectators. Traditional costumes. Традиційні костюми. Fireworks. Салюти. Racing. Перегони. Annual. Щорічний. Той, що проводиться кожного року. So you have some time to write the words down, to write down the translation, and of course your job is to memorize them, to learn them by heart. Now, I have some words from that list, and I have some definitions. So what you have to do, you just have to match the definitions and the words. We have a spectator, festival, holiday, celebration, parade. Чи ви пам'ятаєте переклад всіх цих слів? Spectator – глядач, той, хто спостерігає за певним дійством. Festival – це фестиваль. Holiday – це свято. Celebration – святкування. Parade – парад. І у нас є визначення цих слів, цих термінів. The one who attends and watches a public show, festival, parade, etc. Тобто особа, яка приходить на якісь громадські події і за ними спостерігає. Це може бути шоу, парад, фестиваль, святкування. Тобто той, хто спостерігає, дивиться. A ceremony or celebration involving special activities. Церемонія або святкування, яка передбачає певні цікаві заняття. A celebration of some event. Святкування певної події. Anything that is planned or done in order to honor something. Щось, що планується заздалегідь або робиться для того, аби щось відсвяткувати. People marching in front of spectators as part of a celebration or ceremony. Як ви називаєте ось це, коли велика кількість людей марширують перед глядачами. І це є частиною певної церемонії, фестивалю або святкування. So what do you call that? Now we have to try to match the words and their definitions. So, spectator, глядач, is someone, is the one who attends and watches a public show. Spectator, глядач, це той, хто спостерігає. So, spectator is the one who attends and watches a public show, a festival, a celebration, a parade, anything. Festival, what is a festival? A ceremony or celebration involving special activities. На фестивалі зазвичай це не просто святкування, а це святкування передбачає певні спецефекти, певну розважальну програму. Тобто festival is a ceremony or celebration involving special activities, special amusements. Holiday, що таке holiday? A celebration of some event. Holiday – це свято. Свято – це святкування певної події. Celebration – anything that is planned or done in order to honor something. Святкування – це те, що ми плануємо заздалегідь, або те, що ми робимо в знак чогось, або на честь чогось. Тобто, коли ми святкуємо певну подію. Parade – people marching in front of spectators as part of the celebration or ceremony. Now we will check them again. I mixed them a little bit and I matched the words and the definitions. So you can read them together with me just to make sure that you remember everything. Yeah? I'm not going to give you any translation this time. And if you don't remember these or that word, you can go back to your notes and you can check the words and their translation, or you can look up in the dictionary. And also I would strongly recommend you to look up for definitions, not just translate word by word. You should find a definition to understand the meaning of the word, not just one word stating for the translation of this word. Okay. Отже, зараз я не буду перекладати вам. Якщо вам якісь слова не зрозумілі, то ви можете повернутися назад, повернутися до своїх зошитів, там, де у вас записані слова, або звернутися до словника. Але дуже раджу вам шукати визначення, а не просто давати дослівний переклад. Okay, so spectator is the one who attends and watches a public show, a public festival, parade, etc. Festival is a ceremony or celebration involving special activities. Holiday. Holiday is a celebration of some event. Parade is people marching in front of spectators as part of a celebration of ceremony. And the last one, the last but not the least, celebration. Anything that is planned or done in order to honor something. Now, I want you to have a little reading assignment. I have 2 letters from 2 friends. У мене є 2 листи від 2 друзів, які подорожують Сполученим Королівством, які подорожують до різних країн в Сполученому Королівстві, і вони пишуть один одному листи і діляться своїми враженнями від своїх канікул. So we are going to read both. Yeah, these are 2 letters from 2 friends. They are traveling around the UK and they want to visit as many different festivals and parades and some celebrations as possible. And they are texting each other, they're sending letters to each other, sharing their experiences and their impression of what they've seen. Okay, so let's read the first one. Ми прочитаємо перше. І звертайте увагу на слова, які я для вас виділила, тому що це якраз слова з нашого словничка за темою. So, hi there! Hope you are enjoying your holidays. Привіт! Я сподіваюся, що ти гарно проводиш час. Yesterday was the 17th of March and people in Ireland celebrated St. Patrick's Day. Вчора було 17 березня, і люди в Ірландії святкували День Святого Патріка. It is an official public holiday. Ви вже знаєте, що таке official public holiday. Це державне свято, коли людям дається вихідний. There was a huge parade in the center of Dublin. Дублін – столиця Ірландії, і там був величезний парад в честь святкування. People wore national traditional costumes. Люди були вдягнені в національні традиційні костюми. Green is the color of this holiday and most of the spectators wore green clothes. Однією із традицій є те, що знаком, символом цього свята є зелений колір. Отже, дуже багато глядачів були вдягнені в зелену одежу. I bought a lot of souvenirs and an Irish flag too. Я купив багато сувенірів, а також я вирішив придбати ірландський флаг. Fireworks were amazing. I guess it was the best part of the day. It was the best day of my trip. Hope to hear from you soon. Мені дуже сподобалися салюти. І як мені здалося, це було найкращий момент цього дня. Це те, що мені запам'яталося найбільше. І сподіваюся почути від тебе якомога швидше. Okay, and we also got the letter from his friend. And his friend wants to share his experience that he had the last week too. Okay, so let's read the letter. Зараз прочитаємо лист від його друга. So what is he writing? Hello, my friend. I also want to share my experience with you. I took part in a very fun race. Що він пише? Що я також хотів би поділитися своїм досвідом з тобою. Я брав участь у дуже цікавих перегонах. Yesterday I took part in a celebration called Pancake Day, which is an amazing spring celebration. Вчора мені випала нагода брати участь у таких чудових і веселих перегонах, які відбуваються кожного року навесні, та які називаються Днем млинців. Pancake Day. That's a fun UK traditional racing. І це дуже веселі перегони, які є традиційними і які відбуваються кожної весни в Сполученому Королівстві. In a typical pancake race, participants have to run holding a frying pan with a pancake in it, tossing the pancake in the air like that. Yeah, so they're holding the frying pan, and they have to run with it, and then they have to toss. Тобто ті учасники, які приймають участь в цих перегонах, вони повинні бігти із пательнею. На цій пательні у них є млинець, і постійно біжучи, вони повинні підкидати цього млинця і ловити його на пательню. The winner is the first to reach the finish line. І виграє саме той, хто перший перетне фінішну лінію. Of course, I didn't win, but it was a great fun. Звичайно, я не переміг, але було дуже весело взяти участь у цих змаганнях. As you see, I'm not wasting time here too. It's so fun to get to know more about interesting traditions. І як бачиш, я також тут не витрачаю час дарма. І дуже-дуже цікаво дізнатися про традиції, цікаві традиції інших країн. І ще одне для вас невеличке завдання. Я знайшла описання двох цікавих фестивалів, святкувань, ігор. І також є маленькі повідомлення від двох людей, які б хотіли спробувати щось нове. Що вам потрібно зробити? Ми прочитаємо описання обох заходів, і потім ми вирішимо, який захід максимально імпонує і підходить якій особі. Okay? So in this activity, we have descriptions of two festivals, a festival and a game. So we will be reading their descriptions, and also we have two notes from two people who are traveling around the UK and who want to try something interesting and unusual. So your job is to read very carefully together with me and then decide which festival, which celebration suits which person most. Okay? So let's read the description of the festivals first. On the last Tuesday of January, the Festival of Fires takes place in Scotland. В останній вівторок січня фестиваль вогнів відбувається в Шотландії. It involves a parade. Також в цей день проводиться парад. People in the parade hold torches and in the end of the parade throw them on a big Viking ship which burns in a big fire. Люди в цьому параді йдуть із вогнями, із факелами. І в кінці цього параду вони їх кидають на величезний корабель вікінгів, який потім також горить. That's a beautiful festival that lasts till morning. Це дуже незвичний, дуже гарний фестиваль, який продовжується всю ніч до самого ранку. People perform short plays. Також є певні розваги. Люди представляють невеличкі п'єски. It is free of charge. І це абсолютно безкоштовно. So that was the festival of fires. Це був фестиваль вогнів в Шотландії. And the next one. This is an unusual game which is played in the west of England. А це незвична гра, в яку грають у західній частині Англії. A big cheese is rolled down the hill and people run after it. Величезний шматок сиру котять з гори, і люди повинні за ним бігти. The winner is the one who crosses the finish line. І виграє та людина, яка перша перетинає фінішну лінію, яка перша добігає фінішу. It might be dangerous, but it's so much fun. A lot of spectators love watching it. І, звичайно, це може бути небезпечно, проте це дуже весело. І зазвичай на цю гру збирається дуже багато людей, які хочуть за цим спостерігати. Дуже багато глядачів, spectators. Окей. And we have two notes from people who are traveling around the UK and who want to try something interesting, something different. So let's try to find the proper festival or a game for this and that person. Тепер ми прочитаємо те, що хотіли би побачити люди. I would like to try something extreme and dynamic and to have a lot of fun. Ось, ця людина хотіла би спробувати щось динамічне, екстремальне, цікаве і веселе. I love sports and racing and I want to try something unusual. І це дуже спортивна людина, яка любить перегони і хотіла би спробувати щось незвичайне. I love taking pictures and I love festivals and parades. А ось ця людина дуже любить фотографувати і їй дуже подобаються фестивалі і паради. I would like to take beautiful pictures of an unusual parade. І мені б дуже хотілося побачити незвичайний парад і зробити гарні знімки. Where should I go and what should I try? Куди б мені слід було б піти та що я можу зробити? So what do you think? You think for a couple of seconds, you're taking the decision. I think everything is purely obvious, but still, I'm giving you a few seconds to think. And that's what I think about that, yeah? So as he is looking for something extreme and dynamic and sporty, and he likes racing, I think that this annual game, this big cheese racing, is the most suitable for him. And she or he, I don't know, that person loves festivals and loves taking pictures. So I think that that one will be the most suitable. So this person should travel to Scotland and to take pictures of a beautiful festival of fires. And I have a very special guest who is a friend of mine, who is a really great teacher, who is a fantastic person, and who kindly agreed to tell you about a tradition and some traditions that people in the UK have on Christmas. So what I want you to do, you are going to watch a video, and Mr. Williams will be telling you about the traditions that the UK people have. And while watching, some questions will appear on the screen, so you have to listen very carefully. Also, you can take notes, and as soon as the question appears, you will have to answer it immediately. Okay?
Good morning, Year 5, and good morning, Miss Helena. My name is Niall Williams, and I work at a school in Egypt. At the moment, it's 8:15 in the morning here, And your wonderful teacher, Miss Elena, has asked me to tell you something about celebration traditions in the country I'm from. Can anyone guess where I'm from? That's right, I'm from the UK and I have a lovely British accent. Now today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Christmas, which is my favourite celebration of them all. So, my first question to you is, what is Christmas? Why do we celebrate Christmas? I'll give you a few seconds to think. Miss Elena may wish to pause the video here while you discuss. Christmas is a Christian celebration of the birth of Jesus, who Christians believe was the Son of God. He was born in a stable in a town called Bethlehem, far, far away from Ukraine and Egypt. Now, aside from the religious part of Christmas, another really important aspect of the celebration is another character. In the UK, we call him Father Christmas. In America, they call him Santa Claus. I believe in Ukraine, you call him Dede Moroz. Now in the UK, a few months before Christmas, children write letters to Santa Claus, asking him what they would like as presents. They also explain to him how good they've been and try to convince him that they really do deserve the presents that they've asked for. On Christmas Eve, on the 24th of December, and that's another very important thing for me to mention, that in the UK, Christmas is celebrated on the 25th of December. In other countries, such as Ukraine, Christmas is celebrated on the 7th of January. Maybe you can research with your class and find out why. But in the UK, on the 24th of December, children believe that Santa Claus visits their house and leaves presents. In the UK, these presents are left by Father Christmas in a stocking, which is a big, big sock at the end of the child's bed. And they wake up in the morning on the 25th of December in a flurry of excitement and see what presents Father Christmas has given them. I remember when I was a child, I could hardly sleep. I was so excited to see what presents I could receive. Now, another big thing that happens in the UK on Christmas is Christmas dinner. This is a very special meal which takes place normally in the afternoon. It takes a very long time to prepare and there's lots of different dishes that people make. The main meat is turkey. As well as turkey, there's roast potatoes, which are potatoes that are cooked in oil in the oven for a very long time that are very delicious but very unhealthy. There's lots of different vegetables, for example, Brussels sprouts. You may want to Google what they are. And carrots, parsnips. Another important thing is called stuffing, which is what's put inside the turkey as it's cooking. Again, you might want to Google and find out what this is. We also have sausage meat, which is another type of meat that's added with the turkey. Again, you may want to Google and find out what this is. And it's all covered in a nice meaty sauce called gravy. Now for dessert, or for pudding, as we call it more in the UK, there is Christmas pudding, which is kind of like a big fruit cake. And the extra special thing is, when my father brings it into the room when we're all having Christmas dinner, he puts a bit of whiskey on it and he sets it on fire. And another little tradition we have is we put a 10 pence piece, which is the British money, pence and pounds, inside the Christmas pudding. And the person who gets the piece that has the 10 pence peeks inside gets good luck. And you only find that out by biting very carefully to make sure you don't break your teeth. That wouldn't be very nice, would it now? Okay, 2 more things I'm going to say before I leave you in peace. Another thing that happens in the UK, which everyone does and sits around in the whole country at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we all sit down and watch the Queen make a speech. The Queen talks about what's happened in the UK this year and gives some plans and hopes for the year ahead. I remember as a child sitting around with my grandmother and watching this, having a rather lovely time. And one last thing, and I'm just going to share my screen now so you can see what I'm talking about, because you may not have these in Ukraine. Anyone know what these are called? These are called, and I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. These are called crackers, and these are what we have next to our plates and mats on the table at Christmas dinner. And what happens is you pull this cracker. So 2 people pull each cracker. Inside there is a present, and the person who gets the present is the person that pulls the cracker hard enough and gets the part of the cracker that contains the gift inside. Maybe you might want to watch a video to understand how this works. So that's a very quick video from me this morning about some of the UK traditions surrounding Christmas. What other festivals are you aware of that are really important to us in the UK? Maybe you could research this too. Have a lovely day, Year 5, and have a lovely day, Miss Elena. Bye!
Okay, thank you so much for your attention. I'm sure that you've been working very, very hard. I wish you to have a great rest of the day, and I will see you very soon. Bye.